a painful poem to research and to write, and it may be painful to hear, because it's a poem about some of the 40 autistic or learning disabled people who died in the care of the state between 2015 and 2018. It's not a nice thing to have to write a poem about, but these are people. They are people, they have names, they have loved ones, and they have campaigns for justice. And we need to support those campaigns for justice. So this is called Narrative Verdict. I rise to call my first dead witness. Counsel may contest his fitness for his part to testify, to tell you how he came to die. He leads a host of souls to tell their stories from a bitter well of negligence and ignorance, of culpable indifference. An inquest has been held for each, but now this hearing must impeach the system that we'll hear has let them die for living on a spectrum. Step forward, Connor Sparrowhawk, the laughing boy who loved to talk of London, buses, trucks and lorries. In his teenage years, his worries led him to a place of care to help his mental health, but where they left him in the bath and found, when they returned, that he had drowned. Now Connor speaks on through his mum, who fought for justice, fought and won, and proved the truth, though so lamented, dying could have been prevented. Asked what LB would have said, Mum Sarah gave voice to her dead son's passion for deliberation, detail of investigation. He'd be pleased with Sarah's son to see some justice being done. But after Connor, sad to tell, that Elric Eifert drowned as well. When in the bath, when left alone, he had a seizure, danger known by Loring Hall, the owners there, a private firm called Oakfield's Care. The CQC reached this conclusion: Loring Hall required improvement. The next to testify, Colette McCulloch, 35, who met her death when left to flee and stray on the A1 southbound carriageway. Colette was sent to nowhere near the place she lived but Bedfordshire, autistic, anxious OCD, and handed to a company that ran the private Milton Park, whose caring raised a question mark, which could not keep its patients safe, and now her parents fight her case despite the bias that they faced, which saw the coroner replaced by one who heard it laid out bare, the many flaws in Colette's care. Next to tell, Amanda Briley, aged just 20, jury highly criticised the place that missed her needs while on a waiting list and left Amanda unobserved, denied the care that she deserved. Stephanie Bincliffe, left alone to grow to more than 20 stone in a solo room in private halls with bedpan and with padded walls. Oliver McGowan, who was given meds the system knew that Oliver's allergic to, against his parents' stated view. Michael Bennett, his fatality came when cared for by a charity. We could go on, and so we will, demanding truth and care until autistic people get support instead of pain and lives cut short. And you, the jury of their peers, now give your verdicts through your tears. What say you? Is this merely sad, a list of cases which, though bad and most regrettable for sure, can't really tell us any more? Or do you, jury, see a pattern in these shameful deaths that happened in public care, though privatised or starved of funds, demoralised, with corners cut and needs neglected, deaths that could have been prevented? So jurors, people good and true, there's just one verdict left to you. Our witnesses insist you listen. Indict this homicidal system. Thank you.